Hi Taurus, welcome. This is your March 2024 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Taurus Sun and Rising signs. Taurus, let's take a look at your oracle cards here while I'm shuffling away. I want to start with the energy of focusing on the light. Now this feels very much like not only the Sun card, but I'm also getting very strong energy of Wheel of Fortune and also the Fool. So what does that mean for you? It means a time of starting over, starting fresh. There's an energy here of being protected when it comes to the next stage of your life, Taurus. Focusing on the light is focusing on the positive aspects of the world. So if there's anything that is depressing you, draining you, especially if it comes to things like watching TV, the TV news, reading things online, on social media, anything like that, I feel March is a time when there's likely to be, and I'm doing this in mid-February, guys, early to mid-February. March and April are likely to be a little bit challenging for the world. So in order for you to get through this stage, you really have to look at the positive things around you. I'm getting an energy of gratitude, being grateful for the positive aspects of your life, what's going right, what you have around you that makes you smile. Little things, big things, doesn't matter. Spirit is asking you to focus on what is good intentions, focusing on you having good intentions, focusing on people who have good intentions, keeping that sunny kind of smile on your face here, Taurus, even when you feel that it's hard to do so, hard to summon that beautiful smile of yours, Taurus. Now, your animal, your spirit animal, or your familiar for the month is the sea turtle. And sea turtles are beautiful creatures. They have, when you think of a sea turtle and how it is born, it's hatched out into the world and it has to do that rather dangerous crawl, I guess, a turtle crawl down to the shore so it can swim away, and there's so many predators that can be in the way there. Spirit is saying that you're protected in this next stage. So it's like that. It's like you hatching from the egg. It feels like rebirth. It feels like rejuvenation. But you're in that stage of crawling to the shore there, and this is the moment before you get that chance to really feel like things are working out in your favor. It's an in-between kind of energy that I'm getting around you, Taurus. Spirit is saying that your energy is protected. When it comes to life's flow, you have to be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy in the future and within March as well. What you have to do here, and of course isn't this a very Taurian card, surrender stubbornness. So if you're tensing up, taking a rigid stance, or you feel like you're watching something, or you're around people who you tense up around, who make you feel a certain way, observe that and find a place where you can be more yielding. So rather than respond in that kind of way, do what you can to loosen up, to get more in the flow, especially if it comes to elements of control. There are things with that Wheel of Fortune coming up with the going to the light energy that you won't be able to control in March. So you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to be more to go with the flow of the rhythm of life in order to get through this period harmoniously, healthily, and happily as well. So Taurus, I'm done shuffling the cards here, so let's get the energy. We'll put these all to one side, and let's talk about March for Taurus, please. If you haven't yet, please do press that thumbs up button, guys. I really do appreciate that. Drop me a comment down below as well. Let me know if you're enjoying this reading. Okay, we do have the Seven of Cups, yeah. The mind, what we bring to mind, what we create in the mind. Well, we create our own thoughts. We create. Spirit is saying that for you in March, it's important to recognize that you create your own life. You can imagine the worst or you can imagine the best. I feel for some of my Taurians out there, you may be going to worst case scenario. Absolutely. You know, when it comes to the Seven of Cups and the things that you're bringing to your mind, it's important to recognize how each of these things, thoughts, ideas that come to mind, how they make you feel, how they make you react, how they make you respond. That will help you in some way. Now, in the past, we've got the moon, yeah, things not being what they seem. You may have had some clouded judgment, maybe even some fantastical kind of thinking. You may have made a few mistakes when it comes to choice. And Taurus, you know, we've all been there, so try not to beat yourself up too much. Just learn from it. Learn from it, you know, especially if it's something that was a harsh lesson, a harsh karmic lesson, maybe even one with that Wheel of Fortune energy that you've had to repeat. Spirit is saying the light is still there. The light in the darkness is still there. It hasn't been lost. You are not lost. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. There is, if you need to, reach out. I get the spirit of two here, the power of two. So March is not the time to be alone. Certainly not. I feel like you can reach out to a trusted friend, a really good friend, a best friend, a family member who's like a best friend, someone that you can really trust, someone that doesn't have an agenda, someone that you know will protect you. You know, it's times in the world where things are not particularly stable, where things are a little bit frightening in the world, where we tend to reach out to those who are the most important in our lives, to keep our loved ones close. There's an energy of safety around that. And for you, Taurus, I am getting an energy of safety. In the future, we've got the King of Pentacles, which is you, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. So, yeah, the thing to remember here, Taurus, is you can't change what's going on in the world. You don't have the ability to do that. So you have to let things go when it comes to things that you just have no control over. That includes other people and their reactions to you, their response to you. You have to let that go. When it comes to getting what you want here, Taurus, sometimes you can be somewhat stubborn and keep going after something that that is not meant for you, or something that is not going to be productive in your life, just out of that sheer energy of, well, if I work hard enough, if I dedicate myself, and if I really put myself to the challenge here, I'm going to get this. But in March, I feel like there's a letting go of that, a yielding, things that aren't meant for you. If someone's not responding the way that you want, if someone's not reacting the way that you want, there's an energy here of walking away from that, letting it go, be yielding rather than keeping in that rigid stance of like fight or flight, you know. Your best path of action here is the Ace of Pentacles. You know, keeping your mind on opportunities that are around you, especially when it comes to finances, a job, even retirement. I get long-range planning when it comes to financial dealings, keeping your focus there. And if things are not working out for you in terms of perhaps a more romantic style of living, of choice, Spirit is saying, well, you know, it's not working out for a reason. Try not to get too down. Try not to lose out on any opportunities when it comes to making money that may be around you in March, because your focus is too much on the things that are unreal, things that are not, things that aren't real. It's the power of the mind. I'm getting that energy of what if it isn't the truth? What if the things that you're fearing, what are the things that you're projecting, what are the things that are worst case scenario here that aren't the truth? This feels like conjuring up a lot of bad thoughts, negative karma, thinking of things, thinking of yourself in a certain way, which almost feels like, why am I getting the term self-harm? Now, I don't feel that that's physical, I just feel that it's mentally so, emotionally so. It may be harming your progress, holding you back from achieving money, you know. The pursuit of things that aren't meant for you may be costing you money. Spirit is saying, look into that. You know, what are you chasing here? What is it that is unreal? What expectations do you have that aren't the truth here? I'll give you an example. Let's just say you've got a great job, it pays well, and you're grateful for that, but you spend the majority of the time thinking about what you don't have. And that's where the fear comes in. Now, it could be a fear of not having a partner, not having a relationship. This could be a fear related to anything that you fear that is not achievable in your life, or that isn't coming forward to you yet. Focusing on that kind of energy, things that aren't real, fears, may lead you to miss out on an opportunity which seems to be really good here, Taurus, and I feel like there is focusing on money, focusing on conjuring up money. I get even for some of you there may have been a windfall recently that may have come into your life, a little bit of money, focusing on spending that wisely and not blowing it on temptations that may be around you here, Taurus. Queen of Cups. I feel that we're talking about, if we're talking about another person here, Taurus, there could be someone around you who is seeking your help, your assistance. There may be somebody here who you're giving support to. There's definitely a need to look at how that makes you feel. For some of you, you may be responsible for a dependent of some kind. It could be a spouse, so it could even be a child even, but I get that this person is an adult, so I don't feel it's a young child. So Taurus, what do you really want to give to? Are you do you want to give to somebody else, or do you want to give that back to yourself? It feels like that. It feels like protecting yourself, protecting your future. Not going to worst case scenario, not letting your fear take hold of you, which may lead you to perhaps shell out more money than you really should be. If you are shelling out money to something or someone that seems to be a temptation around you, look at how that's affecting you financially. I'm getting that. We do have the King of Swords here, so I feel that is you. I feel that it's about you making common sense, rational choices, not letting fear, or fantasy, or temptation take over. And then we have the Knight of Swords as the outcome. So there is going to be direct action that is taken as a result of this choice that you have. You seem to be spending money on a spouse or someone that needs your support financially. Now, you can afford that, of course, but I don't know, I just get a strong energy here of cutting off. It's like this. It's like something that is. I'm getting a vision in my mind of something that's attached to you, and it feels like cutting off what's attached to you, or what you're attached to. Okay, cutting off what's attached to you, or cutting off what you're attached to. Okay, now you may have held on to this, or kept this cord, this tie, as a means of mutual benefit, which seems to suggest that it's like a harmonious kind of energy, like the flow. There seems to be love here. There seems to be money that's exchanged in terms of this partnership. It could be that you're married in a long-term partnership. There is a dependent around you who seems to be dependent upon you for money, but I also get that you may also be dependent on that person for money. Certainly there is also this connection of love here as well. So I feel that this is a romantic attachment that we're talking about here, Taurus. And I get that for you, there's a focus on what is positive in this connection. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here with this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles, okay. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, it seems to be, and I feel like this involves a marriage or commitment with someone. It's about the exchange of money. It's about doing things. There's not really a lot of emotional attachment here. I feel that the attachment is more to do with work, money, and protecting, and having that energy of protection. It's like a turtle has the shell for protection. I feel that you and this other person, you seem to protect each other. There's this energy of protection between the two of you. And even when you swim away, you swim back Yeah, it feels like an unbreakable kind of cord, but you're also thinking of breaking this cord. Interesting, guys. So let's see what else Spirit has to say for Taurus. Okay, the end of a tough cycle. Now, I did get that right at the beginning. The end of a tough cycle. I feel like you've been through a bit of a tough time here, Taurus. And this cord between you and another person is almost broken, but I don't feel like it's fully broken. And I have a feeling here that your intention is to keep working to rebuild this cord. Okay. But it's coming from a place of fear of loss, maybe fear of loss of money. Okay, what else does Taurus need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, it's a Seven of Cups energy, watching clouds roll by. Sitting on this energy. Taurus, it feels to me like you have a connection around you that you've been perhaps thinking about breaking, but I don't actually feel that that's going to happen. I feel like you're going to make the choice to work on this connection. It feels like a protective connection. It feels like it's something that you're going to have for a long time, like I'm getting like till death do us part, marriage, commitment, retirement, protecting each other there. I feel like that's the main thing that you're focused on here is having someone around you that is good for you, that seems to love you. I feel that you love them. Better together than apart. So there seems to be coming back together with a partner here. Now this stubbornness, I feel, is something that you wanted, that you felt like you couldn't have, or you were focused there rather than focused on the good things that seemed to be around you, which is this partnership. There was a want for something else, and you were stubbornly holding on to that, which was creating strife, stress, worry, anxiety in your life. But it seems like you're making a common sense decision here to cut that out, to work on the energy with this partner here that you see as the partner for life. So let's get one more card here, Taurus. Message here for Taurus for March 2024 for Taurus. Okay. Yeah, Mermaid Sanctuary and Choice. I'm going to take them both, and I'll read out the messages that come with that. Let's start with Mermaid Sanctuary. This mermaid has come to help the seahorses in a time of disturbance and upheaval. Yeah, I am getting that around the world. She has plunged down to the ocean floor to where the swaying sea kelp makes their forests and helps the seahorses hold fast while the world rages about them. Here they are safe, and they have their sanctuary. You too need to know when to create your own space in which you can be spared the harshest of the world's stories and keep yourself safe for another day. The Seahorse Keeper wishes to help you too. They want you to know you are tender and worth protecting, and that guarding your energy in an unsafe time is an act of love and wisdom. There will be others in this safe space, and you will create bonds and enrich your life in the strangest of times. You must be willing to make a change, to shift your position, to leave one place and go to another. It will not be your permanent home, but a place of safety during a turbulent time. Create this sanctuary by actively choosing to gently detangle from all that binds you to an unsafe experience of this life, this wild and precious life. Feel this mermaid's protection. Let her guide you to the richest of underwater forests, to friends who will reciprocate your love and support, where you can hold on until it is safe to risk once again. Yeah. I think that you're hunkering down here, Taurus. Hunkering down in this time of stress and anxiety in the world. Now, we also have choice, which is pretty self-explanatory. You know, there are always multiple threads to our life. Each strand holds a possibility, and it's our destiny to come to this place of choice. Choice is playing a strong part in your life at present. Sometimes we're fated to move in a certain direction, as if there is a predestined channel that we will swim, a predetermined current we will flow with, and Spirit is asking you to surrender to that at the present time. The mermaids know these pathways beneath the water. Choose which ones we will take hold of and swim in the direction of that. Decide your own path, your own fate. It is time to play your part in creating a life that will empower you and give you the sense, at this time at least, that you are very much in control of what happens. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like the choice at the moment is to hunker down, but I get a choice coming up in the future. After the storm has passed, after this time of chaos in the world has passed. So it doesn't seem to be the right time to walk away from anything permanently structured at the present time. Spirit is asking you to remain safe and secure, to hunker down and rest, relax, take a breath, and until it feels safe to come back out again. It feels very much like a safe sanctuary here. Yeah. And I feel that there will be an end to this tough cycle, but while you're waiting for this storm to pass, it seems like there's much that you can create in your life in terms of enjoying what you have. I'm getting a very calm, very much an energy here of, I get like picnics together with family. I also get like family dinners. I get loving words being exchanged with family, with friends. This will keep you going during times where things are not quite so stable or feeling so safe in the world. I feel that where you are hunkered down here, there is safety and protection there, Taurus. So I'm going to leave it there for you and wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, and the link for that is in the box below. I thank you so much, Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now, Taurus.